In the Northern Territory, businessmen, miners and cattlemen are scathing of the budget, increasing their costs without encouraging new projects. They're calling it short-sighted and election-obsessed.
Right, here we go.
While the Chief Minister, Paul Henderson, was celebrating the opening of a recruitment office for Inpex contractors,
And I think we're open for business. Fantastic.
business and industry were condemning his decision to persuade the federal government to reallocate $50 million meant for the Darwin port upgrade to a road for the Inpex gas plant.
Port needs to be competitive, and if it's not, the industry will go somewhere else.
We really needed funding for roads. That was the priority.
Primary industries are accusing the Commonwealth of taking the same short-sighted budget approach as the Northern Territory government, relying on one project while failing to kickstart others.
We are suffering from a lack of investment, a lack of political will and the courage to actually invest significant amounts of money in our northern infrastructure.
Businesses are dreading power price rises of between 15% and 40%, courtesy of the carbon tax, and 10% increases in freight costs.
Virtually means that for small business they're getting it in the neck this time around.
Federal government and opposition politicians are arguing over whether $3.4 billion to reduce Indigenous disadvantage and dysfunction over 10 years will improve or exacerbate the situation.
We've had, effectively, a net loss to Indigenous affairs budget of $191 million over forward estimates.
Money we've invested and continuing to invest and will invest for Aboriginal people in the Northern Territory is unprecedented.
I think the government's made the right decisions in the right areas.
Some Aboriginal health and justice groups still feel too much of the Indigenous funding is for policing and alcohol measures rather than programs to tackle poverty. Jane Bardon, ABC News.